Dr. Leah, and I am bringing to you today some exciting information. I have Joe Apfelbaum here. I'm going to have him tell you a little bit about himself and his background. But I got to know him probably about a month ago, and all I can say is he delivers. He's such a real, genuine person. You see sometimes people on the internet, and you really can't get to them, or you got to see them through a telescopic lens. But Joe is someone whom you can reach out and touch, and he's so personable. And so I wanted to bring this information to you because it seems like a lot of people need something that's going to help them to boost their business. And when I met you, Joe, I fell in love with the idea of how much you care and how much you're able to lend your education to people who really want to do so much better in their business. So, Joe, welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, and the trainings that you've done, and how now you're able to bring this to the individual person to help them in their business.
Hey, my name is Joe Apfelbaum. Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here. I started a digital marketing agency about 15 years ago. We were fortunate enough to have that company be one of the fastest growing companies in the US. One of the ways that I got lots of clients is by using LinkedIn. When I started teaching LinkedIn about a decade ago, LinkedIn only had 65 million members. Now LinkedIn has over 1 billion people on it, and it's the world's largest professional social network with more billionaires and millionaires than any other platform. So if you want to find people that have money, LinkedIn is the platform. However, most people don't know how to use LinkedIn. So we've trained over 1,000 businesses on how to leverage LinkedIn, sales professionals, business owners, coaches, consultants, financial advisors, teaching them exactly what they need to do in order for them to get clients using LinkedIn by having the right conversations with the right target market. And one of the ways to do that is by using Sales Navigator. So we're having a boot camp coming up where we teach you the 5 elements of Sales Navigator. Sales Navigator is the upgrade of LinkedIn where you can reach out to people that you're not even connected to. And so we teach 5 things. We teach you how to build a list because having a list strategy is essential. We teach you how to fill that list with the right search strategies. There's 29 different filters to find people on Sales Navigator. And we teach you the right strategies to be able to build the right searches to find people and fill those lists up. Then we teach you an in-mail strategy to make sure you're sending messages to people in a way that would make them want to respond. And how about doing that? How do you do that? How do you go about sending messages to people on LinkedIn in a way that they'll actually want to respond? And it's not one of those sales icky messages that a lot of people get. We teach you how to send over 800 in-mails a month, whereas most people only have 50 credits. We teach you ways to get around the credits and ways to be able to connect people properly and send out those in-mails to people that you're not connected with, but hundreds of them every single month so that you can connect with dozens of people and build those relationships. Then we teach you how to use the alerts because timing is everything when it comes to sales. So you can set up proper alerts. And on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you know when somebody looked at your profile. And there are many different triggers where you have alerts set up properly where you can reach out to people when they change a job, or there's many other things that you can have reasons to reach out to people either by phone, by email, or through InMail. And then finally, we teach you automation technology, how to use AI with Sales Navigator together. So if you learn how to build those lists, you learn how to fill those lists, you learn how to communicate with those lists using InMail, then you learn the right time to reach out to people using alerts, and then you use automation and AI, you have the full package to learn how to maximize getting clients from LinkedIn. We're not going to teach you everything with LinkedIn. We'll teach you the right thing so that you actually have a strategy and you can be successful with prospecting on LinkedIn. So if you're interested in learning Sales Navigator, you should consider joining our Sales Navigator Bootcamp that's coming up. And you can check out more details at salesnavbootcamp.com.
That's great. That's great. I've been getting some questions. How much technology or how much knowledge does a person need to bring to your bootcamp in order to be successful?
Well, you don't really need much knowledge in order to join the boot camp. You need to know how to log into LinkedIn. You need to have an advanced LinkedIn account. If you're not sure how to use LinkedIn at all, it might not be the right solution for you. We do have other classes that you can take that are more entry level. But if you're already familiar, you know how to connect with someone on LinkedIn, you know how to log in, you basically know how to use the basic parts of the platform, but you need the right strategy to actually get people on the phone, then this boot camp is right for you. If you have absolutely no idea how to use LinkedIn, you never logged in, we do have solutions for you. You can reach out to me at joelinkedin.com, Joe LinkedIn.com. And I'm happy to help you out, and I'm happy to guide you through what process where you can find a LinkedIn 101 course. It's really easy to like get familiar with like the basics. How do you log into LinkedIn? How do you reset your password? How do you send a message? If you already know how to do the basics and you just want to take things to the next level, we have LinkedIn trainers that have taken our Sales Nav bootcamp and said they've learned things they never learned before. And there are people that had thought they were too old for it and were technophobic, afraid of technology. And they said, hey, you made it really simple. You only taught me to do these 5 things. I'm doing them correctly, and now I'm getting clients. That's the idea.
Okay. And I understand your boot camp is going to be starting in February the 7th on Wednesdays for 1 hour for 6 weeks. Is that right?
Yeah, so it's 1 hour per week for 6 weeks, and we help you be able to leverage LinkedIn properly.
Okay.
So the key is for you to have this immersion where for 6 weeks you're working together in a group so that you learn this properly, and it's 1 hour per week for 6 weeks. Then you spend more time doing your homework and implementing between each session. So between the first session and the second session, you'll implement lists. Between the second session and the third session, you'll fill those lists using the search technology that we taught you. And then between the second session and the third session and the fourth session, you'll be able to do in-mails and then alerts and then automation. And by the time you're at the end, you're already acting like a ninja, and you're reaching out to people, getting on meetings, booking calls, and then hopefully closing deals.
All right, Joe, this sounds like the exact plan that people need, and I'm looking forward to being in that class as well. And Joe, hey, I thank you so much. We're going to be on, and any other information you need to give to us as far as how to prepare?
I just want you to let people know that AI has leveled the playing field when it comes to using technology. It used to be really, really hard to get through to people because there's over 1 billion people on LinkedIn, because artificial intelligence can help you build your strategies and your messaging and everything else. Now you just need a mentor to teach you how to do these things in a way that will actually get you results. So if you're ready to take your life to the next level, if you're ready to take on the revolution that's happening today where anybody can book calls with the highest level executives, the highest level decision makers, learn this technology, learn how to use it, and you'll have these skills forever.
That's great. Okay, Joe, we're going to see you at the boot camp. And to all those who are watching, I'm going to post some more information about how to get in touch with Joe, how to sign up for this course. You won't want to miss it. Like Joe said, if you want to take your business to the next level, you need to be in this boot camp. Joe, thanks so much for your time today, and we're looking forward to see you. I know you always end your conversations with one word. What's that word?
Boom.
Boom. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you for having me. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.